Hello, Dominic here from Dark Zero, and today I'm bringing you some sales news. You see, our buddies over at Gamesplanet, the people that help us sponsor our channel with some of the game videos that we publish, are about to start their crazy summer sale for 1 week in August. Now that means bargains for everyone. So, what better way to find out what they've got on sale by giving you a list of some of my favourite games in this sale that you should probably pick up and play because, you know, cheap games is always a great thing. 2016 was a year of great first-person shooters, and Doom was at the top of the pile. Doom manages to bring something for the 90s action fan who has been waiting for a visceral shooter. But above all else, Doom wants nothing more than the player to blast some aliens to some beautiful hellish visuals. Oh, and metal out to the amazing soundtrack. We love Doom so much at Dark Zero that it came third in our Game of the Year for 2016. The Flame in the Flood is a beautiful looking roguelike survival game with a perfectly set moody atmosphere and an excellent country soundtrack. Players take on the role of a young lady and must help her get to the bottom of the river without dying. Sounds simple, sure, but you have to deal with the harsh wildlands fighting against you. Hunger, tiredness, thirst, weather, everything like that needs to be monitored, and the wildlife aren't a friendly bunch either. There's something wonderful about being in the moment, trying to survive the wild while enjoying a sail down the river, taking the experience to use for the next run. Originally a PlayStation 3 title, Valkyria Chronicles is a remastered take on the PlayStation 3 version, but brought to the PC, supporting extra resolutions at 60 FPS. Back then I thought it was one of Sega's best games since the Dreamcast era, and even now it still stands as a brilliant title. I hope that the sale price being so cheap means that a lot more people will play this game because it deserves to be played. It's such an absolutely exceptional strategy game. Before Dirt Rally came out at the end of 2015, rally games were in a bit of a slump state, but then A Shining Bright Light came out and ended up probably being one of the best rally games to date. It's all thanks to Co-Masters bringing a superb representation of the sport. Dirt Rally is a learning game. I learned this from my first attempt when I flew off the corner and hit a tree and ended up getting a 15-second penalty. I always wondered why pedestrians were only worth 4-second penalties. It's a bit of a strange scale that. But anyway, Dirt Rally is a challenging, thrilling, quality rally game with a fantastic handling model that portrays all the various gravel, dirt and ice you have to drive on. And really, anyone who's into motorsport should probably give Dirt Rally a try because it's absolutely exceptional. With Wolfenstein 2 the new Colossus hitting at the end of October, what better way to jump into Wolfenstein the New Order to prepare yourself for the sequel than picking it up for such a bargain bin price. Wolfenstein the New Order is a pretty great first person shooter that managed to bring some great gunplay and amazing visualised alternative Nazi rule 1960s with a surprisingly good and appealing plot. And of course, if you just want to shoot Nazis in the old classic way, you can do, because this game is probably what the Doctor ordered right about now. Are you a person who is still waiting for Valve to create Left 4 Dead 3? Well, you should probably look somewhere else. At first, it's easy to dismiss Warhammer End Times Thermit as a sort of Left 4 Dead clone and leave it at that. It's actually a great cooperative game that uses Valve's zombie game as a base, but then builds its own personality on top of it. It's got some great feeling melee combat, some gruesome action, solid level design and a brutal difficulty. And the game is just a hell of a lot of fun, and it's ideal for anyone who's looking for some first person action to cure an itch of cooperative fun with some friends for a while. Oh, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. You can laugh at the Revengeance title all you want. I mean, it might sound a little bit silly, but at the end of the day, Platinum Games created one hell of an action game. Right, this has got some of the best swordplay you're going to find in any genre right now. And if you're a fan of high-paced action games like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, then you really owe yourself to jump to Revengeance. Its style is exceptional top-class gameplay, it's just amazing, and you really are going to have a slash of the time, wink wink. So hopefully, you know, you'll test it out at this cheap price and just have a hell of a time with that smashing soundtrack. The announcement of Metro Exodus at E3 2017 has got Metro back in the minds of gamers. Luckily, you can get the Redux remastered versions of the past two games, Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light, for a cheap price, to make sure you are ready for what looks like a fantastic sequel. Both Metro games bring unique, creepy atmospheres set in a grim world, plus its great gunplay and inventive weapon design feel perfectly set in its messed up world, inhabited by some strange monsters, which seem to appear after Russia pretty much became fucked up after the nuclear explosion. Metro Redux is a good pick for anyone wanting to have a little twisted horror in their shooting. And that comes to the end of my Gamesplanet Summer Sale 2017 selection of 8 games. As you can see, none of them are too pocket clearance, so I recommend you all go check them out. If you want something a bit newer, you can always go to the sale and get like Tekken 7, Dishonored 2, Dark Souls 3, Resident Evil 7, Mafia 3, all the big titles are all in the sale as well. And if you notice in the video, some of the games are in a 24-hour period, so obviously keep an eye out for that as well. But apart from that, have a great summer, enjoy the sale, buy some new games, and play the heck out of them, because the summer won't last too long before it becomes winter and Christmas is here. Oh god, no, not Christmas!